Okay, so this is a simple video. How am I going to use this dip in XRP in order to benefit me? Simple. My idea is get a bunch of coins in order I can basically use it to sell off at a certain time. So basically, let's say for example, I get, I don't know, I buy 5,000 coins. Well, I buy the 5,000 coins now, and those are the first 5,000 coins to go. So if that 5,000 coins, I'll do this right now. 2 seconds here. I gotta tell you some funny stories about the hospital stuff later today. But, all right, let's just say, okay, so let's say I get 5,000 coins at 25,000, at $2,530, okay? So let's say I just buy that amount there, and I'll drop it down also to a low amount. So let's say 500 coins. 500 coins is $250. Okay, so that 500 coins, let's say the SEC lawsuit finally wraps up a month from now. Let's just say the discovery, the oil is taken care of. And let's say that thing bumps up to $5. Okay, something as simple as that. If it was 500 coins, that's 2,500. Okay, if it was 5,000 coins, that's 25,000. Do you understand? 50,000 coins, that's 250 grand. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm using this advantage of the time when the coin is lower in price because nothing's been switched on yet. Look, no bank is using ISO right now. They're all testing the ISO back and forth. They're just getting online now. Most of the head global bankers, everything, they were all right now in Davos, like talking about the CBDC. They just announced that the BRICS nations are going to start issuing out bonds in their national currencies. You have to understand all this is all shifting over. So when people look at like, oh yeah, but this stock is going up, and this, I'm like, you're fucking stupid. I'm not even looking at that. That's like irrelevant in my world anymore. I abandoned Wall Street. A fucking company where it's like you got the most perfect short squeeze in the world, and the CEO turns around, works with the enemy, and creates new stock, a new class of stock. Can't define it for you, and at the end of the day, uses it against you, but says he's with you, and nobody investigates shit. Come on. I'm fucking done with Wall Street completely. I am so proud that Ripple has pulled away from the IPO. I am so fucking proud of that. Just for that, I fucking hold this coin. That system's done, people. Just like a lot of things in America, this shit is done. So you're holding right now to a world asset class, a digital class. That's what it is. So I just want to tell you something. I'm taking advantage of this because at the end of the day, as you get older, listen, I was in the hospital yesterday and then knocking me the fuck out and stuff like that. I got to go do that stuff. You start thinking to yourself, as you get older, you got to work smarter. You know, like Graveyard told me, and when you get older, you got to become fucking brilliant. And I was like, how the fuck you become brilliant? Like, people make fucking mistakes every day. He says, that's the thing. As you become older, you become slower. And you make more calculated decisions on how you do things. You start to see when is your exit. See, when you're a young guy, you want to basically get in and hold to the moon. But you're like, wait a minute. And it's true. If I get X amount of coins, if I whack this out, if I whack out, let's say, for example, 25,000, 100,000, I could use it for this and I could take care of that. You start thinking more calculated. So yeah, maybe me being 51 years old, maybe I can help some of you people out there in this capacity. That old guy, I love him to the end of time, and I'll see him, not now, but I'll see him in, fucking brilliant. You learn things when you go through life. And one of the things you have to understand is this. There are times, well, a perfect example, years ago, people were buying out the back area of Hoboken. Nobody wanted that. All the warehouses and all that shit back there, nobody wanted that stuff. But the people bought it. And everybody said, no, you got to go to Brooklyn. You got to go downtown Brooklyn. You got to go to Park Slope. And they're like, no, we're buying all this. They were buying all of that. And the Newark down by the water and everything. Those people are fucking multi-millionaires. But before, they were showing up in busted vehicles to look at abandoned buildings to buy them at city auctions. When you're into XRP and XLM and the other coins, the algos, please understand something. You're driving the back streets of Hoboken looking for an abandoned building. Try to buy a brownstone right now in Hoboken. See what it costs you. That's what this is. You got to think smart. You got to think like Graveyard did. It was just a different world of thinking. You're not buying a stock for today. You're buying something to take care of you going on. And when we get that taken care of, that's going to be the beautiful thing. People don't understand that. They want the short gain to get the stock. Oh, it went up. Who gives a fuck? That doesn't mean anything. It's like finding $20 in your jean pockets after you do a wash. That means nothing. That $20 was there. It's nothing. A couple $100,000, a couple of million. That's something. Giant love, motherfuckers. I'm gonna crash off it because I'm still groggy from yesterday. So I'll be around later on. Giant love.